Hello there, this is Cindy at cindybdesigns.com. I wanted to give you some more organizational tips for your Stampin' Up! Stamps and die cuts and whatever else I can think about. Since I'm putting everything together and purging the Christmas, be sure to check your retiring list. You know that's gone, and what's not retiring, hang on to it. It may make another appearance in the annual catalog. I know a lot of times more and more sets are coming with the frameless, which are an investment despite the 10% discount. But if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you get 20 plus the 10%, which means 30, which is very cool. So this is the Occasions catalog, and again, I've been organizing my own personal craft room and purging, and I figured out a little something. This stamp set right here, it's called Custom Tea, and there's a Custom Tea bundle to it. And you know, I still haven't fixed my tripod. I tried before this video, but that's on my list of goals for 2017. And what's really cool about this is that all throughout this catalog and celebration, there's an awful lot of things that you can put in these three T's. Paper piecing, you name it. Like, look at that old-fashioned shirt there. Well, now it's hip and retro again, but, you know, stuff like that. It's really cool. Then you go over to the tie-dye section. Oh my gosh, I have so many things going through my brain about that. And then, you know, I'll hang on to something if I love it. And I found this stamp set called, it was just on my desk. There it is. Made in the 80s. And the sentiments are like so awesome, cool to put on these shirts. And I can't wait to start one of those. I mean, I'm just going to grab it real quick. Oh, I mean, there's like song ones in here. I mean, stupid stuff, and we all said it. I'm 53, so I'm a total 80s child. Like, don't stop believing. I'd find a stamp of a Golden Gate Bridge and, you know, hang that t-shirt down from it or something. You know, Journey song. They're from San Francisco. What else? Have a gnarly day. You're so fine, you blow my mind. Gotta find a Mickey Mouse stamp for that. Made in the 80s. You're totally tubular. I never said that. I'm not LA. I miss you to the max. I love rock and roll. Fight for your right to party. Oh yes, definitely stick that on an adult birthday card with a cocktail set. I can't wait to show you this one. Anyhow, I went on way too long and we're getting off track here. But you could use this tie-dyed on your t-shirt. And that is only one way how celebration and how the occasion catalogs, they're teaming up, they're buddies basically. So for these two in celebration, there's also this stamp set called Designer Tea, and every single one of these sentiments right here, they're going to fit inside one of these t-shirts, or like the happy birthday, just give it some time, congrats, I knew you could. It's going to fit in that banner there. Something like this that you can put across the t-shirt, okay? But you get this from Celebration. So it's kind of an add-on if you want it to be. Do you need it? No. But I'm just going to pop one out, which means pulling in this, which means something else. Anyhow, they're going to fit in because it tells you at the same time. Now, with Celebration, for every $50 you spend, you're going to get a free product from the Celebration brochure, which I'll show you in a second. Now for this bundle, it's going to be $45.75. So basically you need $4.25 to hit that $50 mark. Grab a snail and you're there. It has to be $50 before shipping and tax. So everybody needs adhesive. Pick one up and there you have it for free. There's a lot of products in that Celebration too. It's a larger brochure than usual, which was a very pleasant surprise. So that's one thing I figured out. So I'm going to move all this out of the way. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. Another thing that I did while I was putting together my sets was I showed you, oh, it was my last video, just something as silly about, here it was taping these two together so you don't lose your backing sheet, and still works like a charm. I had some of these old magnet layers, and I do know where you can get them now, but it's not a Stampin' Up product, but we don't have magnets with Stampin' Up products. Okay, so I'm cool. MFT stamps. They're magnets. They have this sticky backer on them, and I had just had some left over from Lord knows when, and I thought, you know what, I have like 4 of these. You guys have seen my Lowe's boxes before. I have 4 of those over by my electronic die cutting machine, filled with dies and embossing folders and everything. So I thought, okay, let's get the dies where they belong. And so as I've been destashing and cluttering and, watch out for a million videos there, they fit perfectly inside there. And I thought, okay, I'm on a roll here. Now the beauty about this, you're thinking, well, what if you get rid of it? You're losing a perfectly good magnet. Well, that's very simple. What you do is, I'm not going to run over and grab it. You know how our empty, the cases that our die cuts come in, they come in this. And this is what I have filed away. So I have to grab the stamp set, grab the dies, everything. And so what I've done, if I do want to sell it in the future, is I've gone ahead and I've kept this, and I always cut that spare sheet that comes along. What I'll do is take the dies, just cram them all back in this folder here. Then I'm going to grab a Stampin' Up case that does not have framelits to go with it. And I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to insert it into one of these, the DVD holders. Again, no magnet, and then just transfer the stamp set over. And then another set that does have framelits, then I'll just kind of repeat the process. I hope that made sense. That way I'm not losing my investment, and I'm just kind of recycling. So that's where I get the magnets. I guess I would put these back in. So another really cool instance I want to show, and then I'll make a card, share with you is my product shares I have coming up. And if you choose not to participate, how to cut your cardstock. And this is a big one. Now, one other thing with, this is another item I found with the Celebration that goes along with a product in the Occasions catalog, happens to be this Lift Me Up bundle. And it has, how can I fold this in half? it has this stamp set here, okay, and over here there's the coordinating dies. And once again, you save 10%, 30% if you're a demonstrator. But in the Sale-A-Bration catalog, the designer series paper is in here, and you can, again, you can only get this if you place a $50 qualifying order from January 4th to March 31st. And this is really cool paper, and I'm going to show it to you. So let's get together and let's go ahead and get my bundle together here, and I'm going to show you how I did this. So here we know it's a stamp set. This one is not photopolymer. I don't put my stickers on or anything like that. I just find that it works out better that way. You know what? I'm going to remove all this. And these magnets are not the easiest things in the world to get off. But I just happened to find one that was getting ready to come off. They fit in there pretty good, very well. Actually, where the plastic comes up, right, see that line? That's where you want to put them. And you want to get it over to, you know, the little snappy thing. It'll fit perfect in the middle, so don't even worry about that either. The adhesive on the back of this is extremely sticky. You are not going to lose a thing at all. So for the framelits, this is how they come, and this is called Up and Away. What I do is just take this whole thing off. I rip it off because this on there pretty tight. Lift this up, pull everything out, open it up, and there's all your framelits. I always cut this part off here. I just want this section, so I cut it a little bit above the line. I'm going to do that real quick. I got my trimmer right to my left. Okay. Then I slip it right back into that container, and remember, I'll go ahead and put this away until we need it. Then I'm going to pull all these framelits off. If they don't fit on one, what I would suggest is grabbing two of these and then sticking them back to back, and then just putting it in the bottom, or you can go ahead and put it over on this side here. You're going to be cool either way. So this is all I do, is I just take them off and get them on there. I'm going to set this aside. I don't want to waste a bunch of time on that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stamp set back in. This does not take up a lot of room in your case at all. Everything closes just perfect fine. May not be the prettiest from the back, but is functional. Now for the designer series paper, this is called Carried Away. You get 12 sheets, and I'm going to show you part of what's coming up in my product share. Nice colors in here, so I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. One thing, if you choose not to participate in my product share, is watch how you cut your cardstock. This, it is double-sided, so what I'm going to show you is like one side, and then this is going to be on the back side of it. Okay, you know, I'm going to stay zoomed in a little bit more so you can, if I can get this thing straight, so you can kind of see a little bit. So as you're cutting your designer series paper, I do mine in 6x6 squares because they are 12x12. Watch how you cut. This is on the top. This here is on the flip side. So it doesn't really matter if this goes this way, that way, whichever way, because you have options. You need your little hot air balloons to go up. So remember about the freebies you get all the wonderful coordinating products that we have in both catalogs. The 10% off savings in the Occasions catalog. And if you're a demonstrator, we all know that we get 30% off, which is even better. But here we go, the designer tee I was telling you about. All right, this coordinates, and it tells you it coordinates with the custom tee bundle. And that's pretty much it. So I think I'm going to end this video right here. I hope that gave you some ideas. I'll have links at the end of my blog post as to those magnets if you wish to pick yourself up a package. And you know what? Hold on. I knew it. Okay. Today's the 29th. Happy birthday, Daddy. He would have been 75. I need you to listen to me. I don't know if this ended yesterday or if it's still going on today. I'll have to check the My Favorite Things website. It's mftstamps.com. And whatever you order from their website right now that has not been released in December is 25% off. So if you want some of these magnets, now is the time to stock up. And thank you for coming by to visit me. Just a few more days. If you need a catalog, again, go ahead and shoot me off an email. I can only give to U.S. customers because there's demonstrators all over the world. And if you've ordered over 150 of product with me this calendar year from December 1st until the end, you should have yours in the mail. You should have had it a couple weeks ago. If you don't, shoot me off an email. So again, here's our occasions. As we'll take you out. And here is our celebrations. So I hope that you'll join me in celebrating both these events and have a lot of fun. I have a lot of great projects coming up for you. And now it's time for me to be quiet. Thank you so much for your subscriptions and your liking and thumbs upping and all of that good stuff. I'm really good at my personal blog at cindybdesigns.com and at Instagram. Other than that, I am horrible at social media. I can't tell you the last time I went to my Facebook page was, but didn't I say I was going to leave now? Okay, I'm going to leave. Enjoy these. Let's keep in touch, all right? God bless. Have a great day, and I'll see you again the next time around. Bye.